good, guys. Much love to y'all, man. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. Tune on in. You feel me? Tell your friends, your family about this. You feel me? Share it up. Hit that follow button if you ain't hit it already. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's good to see y'all. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday because I wasn't feeling too good, but now I'm 100%. I'm ready to rock and roll. I got some news for y'all, and I got the word for you. You feel me? So let's get into it. Um, I am gonna be showing some people, well, basically I'm gonna be showing YouTube some part of it, and then some of it you guys at YouTube need to come over to my Twitch and watch the rest because I can't put the rest on YouTube because they'll strike me. You feel me? So for the YouTubers, y'all need to come over at, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know when you need to step over the Twitch, alright? So let's dive into it. This is for YouTube. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it already. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with your boy. You feel me? Share it up. All that good stuff. It's free. It takes 5 seconds. Do that for me. Cause I'm doing this for y'all. You feel me? I'm writing down news. I'm giving y'all stuff that you ain't gonna hear on the news. And it's bringing it to you straightforward, 100% truth. And no lies in it at all. Cause I'm gonna spill it. I'm gonna give you the real spill, Holyfield. You feel me? I ain't gonna BS you. I ain't gonna do none of that. It's gonna be 100% truth. Alright? So let's dive into it. Whew. Gotta take a swig on that one. Alright. So this happened. Well, wait. Let me pull up the news on the other shit for real quick. Alright. So let's see. Let me pull up the news. Bear with me, boys. Bear with me. Make sure y'all spread the word. Let's see. All right. There's a rare ring of fire solar eclipse is about to happen, which is in Russia. That's gonna be on June 10th. We'll talk about it in Moscow. We'll talk about it here shortly, but let's see what this dude's saying about it. He's saying it's normally when a solar eclipse occurs, the moon casts a shadow onto Earth, creating a visual phenomenon during the moon's orbit. It would typically move between the Earth and the Sun, blocking its sunlight from reaching Earth. This is when you would see the eclipse of the Sun for a period of time. The difference between a normal eclipse and a ring of fire event, though, is that the moon will be covering the center of the Sun, which will allow only the outer edges of the Sun to be visible, forming a ring of red around the moon. And that's going to be going on June the 10th in 3 days. It's getting crazy out there. Supposedly beef prices are jumping again with filet. I guess that's food. I mean, food, fish, I guess, I don't know, close to $30 per pound. Just as grilling season kicks into a high gear, beef prices are showing up again. And if you're planning to buy steaks, prepare yourself to pay more. It says a prime market in Malford, which has been selling premium cuts of meat, chicken, and pork for 60 years. Customers like Bruce Pennington are seeing the cost of their summer barbecue going up again. Steaks and roast, Pennington said. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's see. Next. Let's pause that. Okay, it says Energy Secretary warns of enemies capability to shut down U.S. power grid. So supposedly get ready for these lights out things theory. Um, Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm on Sunday warned in stark terms that the U.S. power grid is vulnerable to attacks. Asked by CNN Jake Tapper, which is CNN's fake news, on State of the Union, rather the nation's adversaries have capability of shutting it down. Granholm said, "Yeah, they do. There are thousands of attacks on all aspects of the energy sector and the private sector generally," she said, adding, "It's happening all the time." Supposedly, that's her quotes. "This is why the private sector and the public sector have to work together." Okay. Let's see what else they got. It says judge overturns California's 32-year ban on assault rifles. Federal judge has overturned California's third decade old ban on assault rifles, calling it failed experiment that violates people's constitutional right to bear arms. U.S. District Judge Roger Benitez of San Diego wrote on Friday that the state's definition of illegal military-style rifles unlawfully deprives law-abiding Californians of weapons commonly allowed in most other states and by the U.S. Supreme Court. All right. Let's see what this one says. It says fire Dr. Farsi, whatever his name is. Protesters flocked to Harlem Church during visit of coronavirus Czar and Jill Biden. Demonstrators gather outside the Asbyzinian Baptist Church in Harlem, New York City, demanding the firing of President Chief Medical Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci. During a visit to the church, which also served as a vaccination site, Fauci visited the church together with Senator Kristen Gillibrand, which is a Democrat of New York, and First Lady Jill Biden on Sunday, who reportedly introduced him as the man, the myth, the legend, quote unquote, to the founder of a local health program. In January, the church was turned into a vaccination hub in a bid to encourage members of the black. I don't know why they say black. It's African American. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do they call them crayons? What's the point of calling them a crayon color? It won't make sense. They're African Americans. Let's be political correct here. And Hispanics communities to get vaccinated, which don't get the jab. Don't get it. Don't get it. Simple as that. Don't get it. I'm telling you, bro. You do not want to get that shit, bro. I don't want to say no more, but it's a bad idea. That's all I gotta say. It's a bad idea. Don't get the jab. Don't get that VAXX, my boy. Don't get it, guys. It's a bad idea. Promise you. All right, now let's go on to the news. We got the news here. This is June the 6th. Now this is yesterday, but I'm telling you, you're gonna need to hear this. California is shaking. California is shaking and quaking. Fault lines given away. The fault lines all the way from Mexico right on up to California coast. The San Andreas fault line is shaking and quaking like you never believe, folks. It's like a hot potato bacon. Right on up that fault line all the way up to Casadilla subduction zone. Case Cacadia. I can't even pronounce that word, man. It's a place and over there on the west side, west coast. Unbelievably earthquake after earthquake. We all know there was a 5.3 in Capatera, California yesterday. Aftershocks, tons of them. At back to back. After that, even after that, there was a um yeah, after that happened, the earth started, the whole ring of fire thing started catching on fire, actually, in all over the globe. We've seen basically, from it's been catching on fire because of all these earthquakes, basically the ring of fire. And um and we seen a 5.3 earthquake started popping up everywhere. A 5.3 hits Indonesia, a 5.3 hits the Abyssinian Islands. Then later, a 5.3 hit Iran, and then California, all over along the coast. It just kept shaking and quaking. Ecuador had a 4.5. The Philippines had a 4.9. Gold Beach, Oregon got hit with a 2.9. And that's right up in the Casadata, the word I couldn't pronounce, subdoctrine zone. It kept shaking and quaking. Even Westmoreland, California had a 2.7. A Catillo, California had a 2.6. Gold Beach got hit again with a 2.9. Hawaii also got hit. Um, and there has been there has been 20. I don't want to say 20. I'm thinking ahead. That's what I'm saying. 24. There has been 129 earthquakes within 24 hours, and that was yesterday. So that you got to think about that. 129 earthquakes within 24 hours. Wow, that's crazy. Plus, California is experiencing the world's greatest famine drought in history. That's not good. All right, and then we have. I'm gonna show y'all some videos too. I got some videos, and this is where it comes in with the YouTubers. Y'all gonna have to come to the Twitch to see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'll show one video on for YouTube, but the other two, you're gonna have to come over to my channel on Twitch to see them, because I'm gonna get striked if I post it up on YouTube. Okay, so I'm not trying to get striked. I'm not trying to get banned on YouTube. So you're gonna have to, migrate over here to the Twitch to see the rest of this of the news. Okay, but Twitch gets it automatically, because Twitch is cool about it. YouTube be on some BS. But anyway, there was a sinkhole down. This is today. This is today. This is June 7th. All right. There's a sinkhole that opened up in Jerusalem, and it swallows cars. I got a video of that. I'm gonna show y'all. And after I get done with the rest of this, um, um, it says Naphtali, which is the guy that was trying to get prime minister over Israel. Well, he actually got it. Okay, so that's Naftali Bennett. He's ready to take over from Benjamin Natan Natayud. I don't know how to say that dude's last name, guys, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The dude that was the original prime minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, or whatever his name is, where he served for 12 years in total as their prime minister. Um, which is this is a prophecy alert as well, for Israel. Wednesday, there will be a new placement of government that will be signed in to their establishment. I can't even speak. It's Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about, in their office, and their I can't even say it, man. Naftali Bennett, which is he's gonna be the new prime minister of Israel for 18 months. For 18 months, okay? And then Yahid or Yari Lap Lap Lapid or whatever his name is, Yari Lapid will become the prime minister um after Naftali, okay? And already Reuben Rivlin has already been replaced as president of Israel. He is being replaced with Isaac Herzog, and Isaac Herzog's father was also a president before. So you got two guys that are used to well, one guy's kind of trained to be a president because of his father. His father, like I just said, his father was the a president before him. So he got his little training in by his father, and now he's gonna be the president of Israel. His son Isaac Herzog. Okay, and it's also saying that the president is chosen by the kin the consit the Nisit. I don't know how you what you call that, but you have to look it up. It's Knessett, the I can't pronounce it. Never mind. But it's basically by the 120 lawmakers. They choose a president. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't really get into the politics like that. I just let you know what it is. So basically, away from the conservatives to the liberal side of the game. So they're taking the conservatives out and they're putting the liberals in. You know what I'm saying? And Benjamin Nahum, or whatever his name is, will leave office after 4,454 consecutive days in office. And definitely, and I'm going to tell you like this right now, there's definitely a dividing. There's definitely some divide stuff. You know how America's divided? Well, Israel's divided right now in their office. You know what I'm saying? In their government in Israel. Also, President, that we spoke about this before. President Biden is he's pushing for a two-state solution, right? And these are just prophecies being unfolded. And if we go to Joel 1, well, go to Joel 3, chapter 3, and then 1, it'll tell you right there that it's fulfilling as we speak. It's unfolding the prophecy. So let's go to Joel chapter 3, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. So Joel chapter 3, it says, "In those days and at that time, when I restored the fortunes of Judah and Jerusalem, I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Fahasid or Fahasad, something like JE." So if you want to read this, just go to your Bible and go to Joel 3, chapter 3, and it's 1 and 2, verses 1 and 2, okay? And it says, continues to say, there I will enter into judgment against them concerning my inheritance. And then it says, my people Israel, for they scattered my people among the nations and divided up my land. Now that right there is telling you that prophecy is being unfolded by Biden, because he's pushing a two-state solution and he's dividing the land. You know what I'm saying? See how I'm saying how the government's divided? Where their land's about to get divided too, and it tells you that in the Bible as well. So that right there proves you that the Bible ain't gonna lie to you, brother. or sister, you know. So yeah, that's what's going on in Israel, and I'll show you that video real quick before we continue. Um, of Jerusalem with the sinkhole. Let me pull it up for y'all, chat. Let me pull it up for you. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Don't run. Give me a moment. If it'll come up, this thing's being slow as a snail. Give me a moment, chat. It's almost there. It's almost there. Don't run from me. This is all important. Everything I'm talking about is important. So y'all need to be hearing this. Y'all need to be seeing this. Everything. All right, hold on. Here it is. Here it is. Let me pitch y'all up on here. So this is the sinkhole in Jerusalem that got hit up. Look at that, chat. Watch it, watch it. Watch it, chat. Dang. There goes somebody's car. And that's in Jerusalem. It's happened a couple hours ago. See it? It's right in there, chat. That's crazy. But this is going on everywhere, man. This is going on everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not just there. It's going on everywhere. You got cracks going on in the earth that's opening up the earth. You got sinkholes opening up. You got landslides opening up, mudslides. You got earthquakes shaking and quaking the earth. And then you got these tsunamis, these crazy, strange weathers going on. Boy, y'all need to get right with Jesus, man. I'm telling you. There's the signs right there letting you know what's going on. Telling you. Telling you, bro. It's time to get right with them, man. It's time to wake up out of that fantasy and come into reality. Okay? All right. We got a solar eclipse coming on, which is I talked about this. We talked about this earlier. And it's on it's gonna be happening June the 10th. Okay? So June the 10th, we'll see a very significant sign that we never seen before. It's not going to be like these past solar eclipses. It's going to be very rare. Okay, and then we'll have the next one in April the 8th of 2024. So we'll be able to see another solar eclipse in 3 years. But this one that's going to be happening it's this one that's gonna be recently happening in 3 days. So that's you know what I'm saying, that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on Thursday we'll be seeing a solar eclipse that is a very significant sign. Um it's gonna be happening in Moscow, Russia. And it's gonna be happening supposedly in the noon time in Russia. So they're gonna be seeing like the day turn night. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I got 3 chapters I want to read as well that's gonna show you what I mean by that. So let's go to let's see. We'll go to Genesis 1, chapter 1, and then verse 14. And it says, "And God said,
let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons and days and years. Okay, so that's that right there is letting you know, man, what's going on. All right, and then let's go to Luke, and I'll let you know what chapter to be on. It's Luke chapter 21, and then verses 25 through 28. So 21, you find 21 on Luke. So Luke, and then that big number you search for is 21. Okay, and then you find the little numbers that says 25. Okay, and it reads, there will be signs in the sun, moons, and stars on the earth. Nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. Men will faint from terror, apprehensive of what is coming on the world, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At the time they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. When these things begin to take place, stand up and lift your hands up, or lift your heads up, because your redemption is drawing near. Okay? And that's giving you a little hint. And then we'll go to Amos, which is Hemos 5, let's see. So 504 for me. And these are just, prophecies, just letting you know what it means by like all this doomsday solar eclipse stuff. So you go to Amos chapter 8, and then you read verse 9. And it says, in that day declares the sovereign Lord, I will make the sun go down at noon. And see, so I'm saying, I will make the sun go down at noon. And it's happening at noon. The solar eclipse in Russia. Okay? And it says, I will make the sun go down at noon and darken the earth in broad daylight. Wow. Now that's a sign right there, boys, ladies and gentlemen. So you seeing all these prophecies are being unfold. So that you gotta think about this thing. You gotta think about these things, guys. You know what I'm saying? And what I can tell you is just time's running out. You know what I'm saying? Time is really running out, and basically, please just don't be left behind. Give your life to Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? And he can help you and protect you from all this evil. He can help you from suffering. He can help you from tragedies. He can help you from sickness. He can help you from diseases. He can help you from oppression, depression, or demonic possession. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything. He can help you. God is almighty. He's the Alpha and Omega. You know what I'm saying? He's the beginning and the end. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, just get right with Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll be it for that session. It's the end for the news, supposedly. But for YouTube, because I can't give y'all everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to come over to Twitch and watch this video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't put everything on YouTube because they will ban me. They will strike me. and then I can't get my word out there, and then y'all just you be lost. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know what to do, what the signs to look for and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know if you will be. I'm just saying, some people don't know about this stuff, but yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that subscribe button over there, and God bless y'all to all the YouTubers.